Hello guys, welcome back to Send Crypto. In today's content we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're also going to take a look at TEZOS on the macro scale and what type of correction we're going to be anticipating over the next few weeks and so on, right? TEZOS, we're basically going to focus on the macro scale on the 3 weeks time frame and also on the 50-day cycle and all of that good stuff. But before we talk about TEZOS, we're going to start off with the king Bitcoin, guys. So Bitcoin macro scale, it is still bullish, as we've been saying over the last few days and so on. What we said regarding the macro scale, we said actually the 3 weeks time frame, it is actually very bullish, and this candle like in like in a couple of days, something like that, right? So something to keep in mind, we opened the candle on the 5th, right? So we're going to close it on the 26th, so just about like 9 days. Okay, we're going to close this candle, and the most important aspect of the 3 weeks time frame, it is like closing above the previous candle high, going to be extremely bullish going forward, like especially going into like Q2. Remember, Q2 we need the monthly time frame to close bullish, of course, and we also need the a potential full body candle on our quarterly time frame. So quarterly time frame, it is extremely bullish. That's the first quarter of 2021, and that's the second quarter of the bull market. Remember, the bull market started like October 27th. Okay, October 27th, right here on the 50-day cycle, that's when we started our bull market right there. As soon as we closed above 10.5 on the 50-day cycle, that's when we said, guys, we do not have any resistance above 10.5 right here, and sucker closed above like 13K. So that was extremely bullish, and you take a look at it on a 50-day cycle, candle is looking to flip bullish right here. So the macro scale is saying like any dips right now on BTC, it is going to be a buy. Okay, so now let's take a look at the good stuff. We're going to go ahead and take a look at BTC on a 2-day basis, right, and 3-day basis. On a 2-day basis, we still and 3-day basis, we still very accumulative, so it is not breaking out right now, it is just sideways correction. And what we said was like on a 3-day basis, right, this engulfing candle right here, it is a bullish sign. You don't want to short an engulfing candle. Okay, we said it a couple of days ago when sucker was dropping all the way down to mid 55. We said any dips, okay, at or below mid 55K, going to be a buy. Okay, so now we establish a support area at mid 55 right here, and we know our resistance right there, short-term resistance over the next like a few days until we close the quarterly cycle. It is going to be just about like a 59 to 61. So I wouldn't be messing with Bitcoin in this range till we close the quarterly cycle and start to look for a potential move to the upside. All right, so if the quarterly cycle is too long for you, let's say the next like 13 days is too long, just pay attention to the 3-week cycle, because the 3-week cycle going to close like in 10, like on the 26th, so 4 days, 5 days before the quarterly cycle close, right? Something to keep in mind. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame, very undecided, right? We could flip bullish before the end of the week. That could potentially give us some more bullish momentum, but let's see. Okay, I would wait till we close the weekly time frame to see how we're going to be managing to break above like a 60K and so on, right? The next important cycle is like the 7-day cycle. As I said, guys, one of the most important cycle is not the weekly. Okay, it is 7 days cycle. Okay, the 7-day cycle, one of the reasons why we did not panic a couple of days ago when sucker was dumping right here, we said any dips, okay, below 55, okay, it is going to be a buy opportunity, not a short opportunity. Okay, most bulls gonna be taking profits on this on the way up, so we could basically face some like challenges to break above this range. Okay, once again, okay, so sideways correction, 55 to 60K till we start the quarterly cycle, and we're going to decide which way we're going to go. Okay, of course to the upside, right? But how strong we're going to go to the upside, that's when we're going to talk about it later on. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the king XTZ. Right now XTZ is basically extremely volatile, and we've seen like some higher buying pressure versus BTC, and we cannot break below this February low. As you can see, February 20th right here. That's when we started the 50-day cycle, okay, also versus BTC, right? So beautiful support right there. Cannot close below 7,000. Okay, we retested the 6,000 range multiple times, but it is still a good buy. Okay, anything below 8,000 right here, it is at the very bottom, and that's what we said actually right here with the three-way move pump to the upside. You can see it cleanly on a 2-day basis, right? We got the move right here, double move, double bottom right here. So the challenge right now is like to break above you know, the 2-day 21 EMA versus BTC. I'm loving the volume right here. Okay, price decreasing, volume decreasing at the bottom, guys. We always pay attention to these type of little details. Okay, I know it, you know, most of the time you're gonna be like, oh man, no volume, but low volume while price action is accumulating, that's always bullish. Okay, it is always bullish. So that's one of the reasons we've been bullish on Filecoin. Let's go ahead and take a look at File USD before we talk about the macro scale again on TEZOS. You take a look at File USD right here in our premium. We've been pretty you know, patient with File right here. So we knew exactly what was going on because we played it with EGLD when EGLD was $7. Okay, so we took EGLD from $7 all the way up, guys, to over $100. So Filecoin right here, just about like a $20. We talked about it back in January. We started, you know, being bullish on Filecoin back in like late December right here. So very accumulative. So sucker, it is still bullish. We hit our target already above $60. Sucker can pump above $100. So just be patient with it. So if you're still in Filecoin, not financial advice, and we could get a smiley face right there all the way up to $400 over the next like a few months and so on. But let's go ahead and take a look at TEZOS on the macro scale once again. So TEZOS on the macro scale right here. So we're gonna focus on the 3 weeks time frame, right? So before we talk about the 50-day cycle, so what we said regarding TEZOS is like, if you take a look at TEZOS since like back in 2019, you got to understand, guys, what was happening right here. Okay, early 2019, we had a nice alt run up. January, February, March, before the Bitcoin run up like you know, April 1st, right? So you know, TEZOS basically did the right thing, pump all the way up to resistance and retested support right here late October 2019, pump back up to like you know, just about like 350 back in like you know, February 2020 before the big dump on March crash, right? So as you can see, the trend line, if you pay attention to it, it is like a 2 years trend line, guys, 2-year trend line right here. So we cannot break it. So when sucker was like right around like $1.50, $1.80, something like that, we said actually, guys, it is time to be accumulating TEZOS. Don't play with this sucker. It is not time to day trade it. Just like the same, we got the same setup on DOT. Okay, when DOT was like $3, $4, $5, what we said was like, we're not gonna day trade DOT because we got a target above 26. So no way. Actually, we had a target up to like a $15, but we upgraded our target up to 26 and then upgraded it up to up to $40. Okay, so TEZOS is the same thing. Okay, so you take a look at TEZOS accumulation range right here, right? Just about $3, okay, to $5. Anything below $5, it is going to be a great buy. Okay, we're expecting a parabolic move above 360. We're still not getting it yet, right? We're still not getting it, but the main thing is like we're getting a second close above all-time high right here on our 3 weeks time frame. Okay, our 21 days candle, and the next upside major target going to be just about like $16. We got 23, and then after that we got our $40. So can you turn like a 50k, okay, just about 1 BTC, right, into like, you know, 8 BTCs, 9 BTC? Is it possible, guys? It is possible, okay, to take 1 BTC, all right, into let's say 9 to 10 BTC. So that's just about like 50k, okay, into $500,000. Okay, with TEZOS, because we're gonna go ballistic. So when suckers start pumping, it is, you know, it is not gonna stop. It is not gonna start pumping because we talk about like you know, it is not gonna stop pumping because we talk about it on BNB when BNB was $50. Let's go ahead and take a look at BNB on the macro scale and what we said regarding BNB, $50 to $275. So you take a look at BNB, what we said on the macro scale right here. We said, sucker, if we pump above, if we close above right here, just about $30, right, before like February, you know, actually February 19th, right, sucker gonna basically be pumping all the way up to 275, right, to 245 to 275. That's going to be our next accumulation range. And you can see like as soon as we pump above 325, sucker been basically accumulating right here. So we could be facing like more accumulation range for BNB over the next like a few weeks and so on, right? BNB, once again, it's not time to talk about it, but next major target going to be just about $600. Something to keep in mind, guys. You only get these macro setups with Send Crypto. So if you're looking to join Send Crypto Premium, basically looking to turn your 1 BTC into 10 BTC, you can definitely join the Discord channel, link in the description. You can also join my Telegram group, link in the description. But let's go back and talk about King TEZOS right here. So King TEZOS 50-day cycle. The main thing about the 50-day cycle is like closing above all-time high. That's all we needed, guys. Take a look at it back in February right here. Okay, the first quarter basically of 2020 got rejected. Okay, second 50-day cycle could not basically close above like a 360. Take a look at it right here, July 2020, right? After the August rejection, we could not close above 360. Guys, take a look at it right here at the very bottom, $2 on the 50-day cycle. Got rejection right here. Right, rejection right there, right here. Okay, got a nice support right there, right here, right there, and could not close below the support level, guys. Could not close below the support level. At the same time, we got the 2-year trend line. So I think like the bulls are done, accumulating right here. So that's the next accumulation phase. We just have to basically start the quarterly time frame beautifully. Okay, as long as we close green, okay, especially closing above 360 on our quarterly time frame, guys, sucker could be could be bullish over the next like a few quarters and so on. So TEZOS, guys, a potential 1000% move over the next like a few months and so on, right? All right, guys, that's all I wanted to cover for today. If you like the content, don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join Send Crypto public Telegram group, link in the description. Send Crypto Discord public group, also link in the description for the public Discord group and all of that good stuff. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.